Welcome to Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. This is your go-to source for practical advice and support for when the divorce process has finished. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll cover a variety of topics related to post-divorce. Together, we'll explore the emotional, financial, and legal aspects of life after divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here's your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Hello and welcome back to Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today we're going to look into a topic that can be particularly challenging for many after a divorce: coordinating the holiday schedules when children are involved. The holiday season, usually a time for joy and celebration, can become a source of stress and tension. So let's explore some strategies for navigating this complex terrain. First, recognize the importance of planning ahead. The holiday season often comes with various commitments and expectations, and having a well thought out plan can help alleviate stress for both parents and children. Start the conversation about holiday schedules early to allow for open communication and negotiation with your ex-spouse. Consider adopting a cooperative co-parenting approach. Collaborate with your ex-spouse to create a holiday schedule that takes into account both of your desires and, most importantly, the well-being and preferences of your children. Flexibility and compromise are key elements in making this process smoother. Now, let's talk about setting realistic expectations. Accept that the holidays may not look the same as they did before, and that's all right. Embrace the idea that creating new traditions and adjusting to different dynamics can be an opportunity for growth and positive change. As with most things, communication is a cornerstone in this process. Maintaining open and transparent communication with your ex-spouse. Clearly outline plans, expectations, and any potential changes to the holiday schedule. This ensures that everyone is on the same page and reduces the likelihood of misunderstandings. Involve your children in the decision-making process. Depending on their age, allow them to express their preferences and desires for the holiday season. Creating a sense of agency empowers them and helps them feel more comfortable with the changes that come with a post-divorce holiday schedule. Also, you can consider celebrating holidays on different days if that's a feasible option. This can provide flexibility and allow both parents to share meaningful moments with their children without the constraints of a specific calendar date. Remember, it's the quality of time spent together that matters most. Maintain consistency in your co-parenting approach during the holidays. This includes maintaining similar traditions, rules, and expectations in both households. Consistency fosters a sense of stability for your children, even in the midst of changing holiday dynamics. Prioritize the well-being of your children over any personal grievances or conflicts. The holidays are a time for joy and love, and focus on creating positive experience for your children that can help shift the focus away from any lingering negative emotions. In conclusion, coordinating holiday schedules after a divorce is a delicate dance that requires cooperation, communication, and compassion. By planning ahead, adopting cooperative co-parenting approach, setting realistic expectations, maintaining that open communication, involving your children, considering alternate celebrated days, prioritizing consistency, and putting your children's well-being first, you can navigate the holiday season with grace and create positive memories for your family. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. Should you have any questions on today's topic or other financial planning issues, feel free to reach out to me using the information in the podcast description. I'm always available to help. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. Until next time, take care of yourselves and your loved ones during the holiday season. Hello, and welcome back to Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. We are going to dive into a topic that many of us grapple with after divorce: the process of establishing new routines. When the dust settles and the ink is dry, forging a new daily structure becomes crucial. So let's explore how to navigate this uncharted territory. First, acknowledge the significance of routines. They provide a sense of stability and predictability in a world that might feel uncertain after a divorce. Let's begin this journey by recognizing that establishing new routines is not just a matter of practicality, it's an act of self-care. Now, let's go ahead and chat about the power of a morning routine. Mornings set the tone for the day, and creating a positive start can have a profound impact. Whether it's a calming cup of tea, a brief meditation, or a morning walk, find activities that ground you and prepare you for the day ahead. It's equally important to establish routines for your children. Consistency provides a sense of security, especially during times of change. Coordinate with your ex-spouse to ensure that routines, such as bedtime, homework, and mealtime, are as consistent as possible between households. Next on our checklist is self-care. Amidst the hustle and bustle of daily life, don't forget to prioritize your well-being. Whether it's setting time aside for exercise, reading, or simply enjoying a quiet moment, integrating self-care into your routine is critical for maintaining balance. Now, let's discuss the importance of flexibility. While routines offer stability, life is inherently unpredictable. Being open to adjusting your routines is needed. Flexibility is a valuable skill that allows you to adapt to the unexpected twists and turns that may arise throughout the day. Create a sense of accomplishment by incorporating achievable goals into your daily routine. Whether it's completing a small task or dedicating time to a personal project, setting and achieving goals can boost your confidence and sense of purpose. Consider involving your children in the process of establishing new routines. This not only empowers them, but also helps create a sense of ownership and responsibility. Ask for their input on certain aspects of the routine. Make them active participants in the adjustment process. Moving on to evenings. Establish a calming evening routine that signals to your body and mind that it's time to unwind. Whether it's reading a book, practicing mindfulness, or enjoying a warm bath, find activities that help you transition from the busyness of the day to a restful night. Wrapping up, establishing new routines after a divorce is a journey of self-discovery and adaptation. By recognizing the importance of routines, prioritizing self-care, fostering flexibility, incorporating achievable goals, involving your children, and creating calming evening rituals, you can navigate this transition with grace and resilience. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. Should you have any questions on today's topic or other financial planning issues you have, don't hesitate to reach out to me. My contact information is in the description. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. Take care. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. Today, we're going to jump into a topic that often tugs at the heartstrings: pet custody arrangements after the divorce is finalized. Our furry friends hold a special place in our hearts. They're more than just pets. They're beloved members of the family. When a marriage ends, decisions about pet custody can become emotionally charged. It's important to approach this aspect of divorce with sensitivity and consideration for everyone involved. First, consider what's in the best interest of your pet. Animals are intuitive and can be affected by changes in their environment. If possible, try to maintain a sense of familiarity for them, whether that means keeping them in the same home or ensuring consistent routines. Communication is key when discussing pet custody arrangements. Be open and honest with your ex-spouse about your desire to remain involved in your pet's life. Approach the conversation with a cooperative mindset, focusing on what's best for the well-being of your furry companion. Much like co-parenting for children, consider creating a pet parenting plan. Outline details such as visitation schedules, responsibilities, and financial contributions for your pet's care. Having a clear plan in place can prevent future conflicts and ensure that both parties are actively involved in the pet's life. In situations where reaching an agreement seems challenging, mediation can be a valuable resource. A neutral third party can assist in facilitating discussions and finding common ground. The goal is to create a pet custody arrangement that benefits both parties and, most importantly, prioritizes the well-being of your beloved pet. Adjusting to a new living arrangement for your pet may take time. Be patient and understanding as they acclimate to the change. Consider gradually introducing them to new environments and maintaining consistent routines to ease the transition. In some cases, legal advice may be necessary. Pet custody laws can vary, so it's essential to understand your rights and responsibilities. Consulting with a family law attorney, divorce attorney, can provide clarity on legal matters related to pet custody. Thank you for joining me in this episode of Breaking Ties, a New You After Divorce. Let's not forget the impact divorce can have on our four-legged companion. And should you have any questions on today's topic or financial planning issues in general, my contact information is in the description. Just go ahead and reach out to me via email or call. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. And with that, take care of yourselves. Hello, and welcome back to Breaking Ties, a New You After Divorce, the podcast that bravely explores the twists and turns of relationships after divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst professional. Today, we're going to look into a topic that resonates with many of us, forging a new path after the ink has dried and the divorce is final. Divorce isn't just the end of a chapter, it's an opportunity for a fresh start. Today, we'll be talking about resetting life goals, reclaiming your identity, and embracing the prospect of a new you. So, here's the first checkpoint on this post-divorce journey. Reflection. Take time to reflect on your personal and professional aspirations. What were your dreams before the marriage? What passions did you set aside? Use this moment to rediscover yourself. Take as long as you need. Now, let's talk about goal setting. The beauty of life is that it's ever evolving. As you navigate this new chapter, set realistic, attainable goals. These could be personal, professional, or even spiritual. Having clear goals provides a roadmap for your future. Remember, it's okay to start small. Perhaps there's a hobby you've always wanted to pursue or a skill you've been eager to develop. By setting achievable goals, you can build momentum and regain a sense of control over your life. Another critical aspect of this journey is self-compassion. Understand that healing takes time. Be patient with yourself as you navigate the emotional aftermath of the divorce. Celebrate small victories, and don't be too hard on yourself if progress seems slow. To help you during this process, surround yourself with a support system. Share your goals with friends or family who can provide encouragement and a listening ear. Having a support network is invaluable during times of transition. Let's move on to the power of reinvention. This is your chance to redefine who you are and what you want from life. Consider taking up new challenges or exploring aspects of yourself that may have been dormant during your marriage. Rediscover your passions and pursue them with vigor. Whether it's a career change, a new hobby, or a commitment to personal growth, embrace the opportunity to become the person you've always wanted to be. And here's a crucial checkpoint. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself and your ex-spouse if you can for any mistakes or shortcomings. Holding on to resentment can hinder your ability to move forward. Free yourself from the weight of the past and focus on building a brighter future. Wrapping up, life after divorce is a canvas waiting for your brushstrokes. By reflecting on your goals, setting achievable milestones, practicing self-compassion, building a support network, embracing reinvention, and forgiving, you can create a masterpiece of a new life. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Breaking Ties, A New You After Divorce. Should you have any questions on today's topic or financial planning issues, feel free to reach out and contact me. My information is in the podcast description. Divorce is not the end of your journey. It is the start of your next great chapter. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Hello, and welcome back to Breaking Ties, A New You After Divorce, the podcast that aims to guide and support you through the challenging journey of rebuilding your life post-divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, a financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today we are going to look into the crucial aspect of this process, supporting your children's well-being. Divorce is really challenging, difficult, draining, and it's hard, just a hard chapter in anyone's life. But when children are involved, the stakes are even higher. It's essential to recognize the impact of this major life change on our little ones and to take proactive steps towards ensuring their well-being. To start, let's understand that the impact of divorce can have on children. It's critical to acknowledge that every child's reaction is different. Some may feel profound sense of loss, while others might struggle with confusion and fear of the unknown. As parents, we need to be attuned to their emotions and provide a supportive environment for them to express themselves. One of the most effective ways to support your children during this transition is through open and honest communication. Let them know that it's okay to feel a range of emotions and that their feelings are valid. Create a safe space where they feel comfortable expressing their thoughts and concerns. Stability becomes paramount during times of change. Maintaining a consistent routine can provide a sense of security for your children. Ensure that they have regular, predictable schedules, including designated times with both parents. Consistency fosters a stable environment, helping them adjust to their new reality. Successful co-parenting is often important for the well-being of your children. Even though the dynamics have changed, working collaboratively with your ex-spouse can create a supportive atmosphere for your kids. Keep communication lines open, share information about your child's well-being, and be flexible when it comes to visitation schedules. Remember, it is okay to seek professional help. Therapists, counselors, or support groups can provide valuable insights and coping mechanisms for both you and your children. Don't hesitate to reach out for assistance when needed. Taking care of your mental health contributes significantly to creating a positive environment for your family. As parents, we must prioritize our own well-being. By taking care of ourselves, we are better equipped to support our children. Find healthy outlets for stress, whether it's through exercise, mindfulness, or hobbies. A balanced and emotionally resilient parent can better navigate the challenges of divorce. Wrapping up this episode, supporting your children's well-being after divorce requires intentional effort, empathy, and a commitment to their emotional health. Remember that you're not alone in this journey, and there are resources available to help you and your family thrive. Thank you for turning into Breaking Ties, A New You After Divorce. If you found today's episode helpful, please feel free to share it with others who may benefit. Should you have any questions on the topic or other financial planning issues, my contact information is in the description. Don't hesitate to reach out via phone or email. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. Until next time, all the best.
We want to thank you for listening to this episode of Breaking Ties, A New You After Divorce with Mike Fulkerson. For questions, please reach out to Mike via email in the description or give him a shout at 630-444-1410. Remember to subscribe, like, and follow.